And just like that, I am back. Thank y'all so much for your patience. I saw when I ended the live that it was showing like that I was there twice, and it was like an echo. And it was like, I cannot get through this show like this. I'm gonna be irritated and I'm gonna mess around and delete it again. So rather than me doing that, I'm glad that I just chose to stop before I got too deep into the live, before I started showing anything, and just start over. Now I was a little bit irritated at first because I was like, I liked how I had my title, I liked how I had my description and everything, and I didn't want it to change, but I just try to remember what I put in there and just like get it again, because sometimes I don't do that. But thank y'all so much for your patience. Thank you for coming back. And this is the this is the correct show. If you're watching this one, this is the one you should be watching. So you guys know that Jayden, Alexis, and Blueface recently have done an interview with Jasonlee. Today, we're going to interview the first hour of that podcast because it's a 3 hour podcast. Hey, Raven girl. Thank you for coming, girl. Thank you, everybody. If you even in the replay game, thank y'all so much for coming through. Welcome to my channel. If you have not been here before, it's Becoming King Lexus. We are becoming every day. This channel is not just going to be used for me, talking about celebrities and things like that. You're mostly going to get vlogs from me. And this actually might possibly be my last series on celebrity, like on celebrity gossip and drama, because I'm going to be getting into more vlogging and everything. So you guys look out for that. But thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this video, if you are watching this video, make sure that you hit the like button. That gets me up in the algorithm so that other people can see the truth. Because that's what my content is. It's going to be just the truth. It's going to be just facts. So that other people can see the video and get a chance to learn and see who I am and learn about my channel. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you can. Share it to your homegirl that you think, if you think she'll get a laugh off of this video, or if you think she can relate to what we doing and what we talking about in this video. Share to 5 people that you know that might like this video. So with that being said, Raven, I'm glad to see you, sis. I'm sure Ruby will probably be back. Thank you, Ruby, Miss T. I hope they can, eventually see that I'm back, right? So, girl, y'all come in a little closer. Come in a little closer. Y'all, I have been watching and, paying attention to everything that's been going on with Chrisean. Y'all remember I told y'all that I did a crash course on Chrisean the last couple of days, right? And so we're going to get into some things because I see, like I said in my last video, I see that a lot of things are not being put out there. Like people are looking over the facts. Like even with what Kevin Gates said about Chrisean, when he said that he can tell she just like him and that she just loyal, she's just too loyal. Absolutely not. You know that noise when the DJ be in the booth and then everything just like that noise right there. That's what I heard in my head when he said that. She is absolutely not loyal. That is actually her problem. Even in a podcast, Blueface said that she might do or what he suggests or asks in the beginning when he in her face, but as soon as he turned his back, she back on bullshit, and that's facts, y'all. I'm also making my tea while we're doing this, but that's facts that she'll be right back on BS. Oh, I thought close the door for me, son, because I'm live. But yeah, he said that she is too loyal. Absolutely not, and we're gonna show how she's not too loyal. But I don't want to make this a long drawn out video. I want to get right into the content with you guys. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna yeah, yeah. So you're exactly right about that. He is too. Honestly, I think that they were just like two of the same people. You know what I'm saying? Like two of the same type of people. But I do feel like the reason why I feel like we know that about him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like his stuff is out there, and I feel like the reason that I'm going to be pointing these things out about Chrisean, like I told y'all before, I was once rooting for her, but when I saw that she was trying to play people for their sympathy, then I'm pulling out. No. And if I have put you on my channel and sit was saying that I'm so proud of you and that you're doing this, that, and the third, believing things were one way, I'm going to also come back and say when I don't feel that way anymore, when I feel like things have changed. And y'all know, if you watch my videos and stuff from the beginning, you know that if I can come on my platform and lift somebody up when I don't feel that way no more, when they have done something to make me see that it is not what I thought, I'm going to also come on my platform and, let y'all know the real and let y'all know the truth. I feel like we already, what I'm saying, get on Blueface about the things that he do. We already know, what I'm saying? I think he's 25 or 26 years old and his stuff is mostly out there. The reason why I'm trying to and I will bring out the truth about Chrisean is because she's playing everybody for sympathy. For sympathy. It's like when you came and got in this game, you got in this game playing a game. And I know that everybody say that they met on BLUEGC. That's how they met, right? Because she did an audition on BLUEGC. But I don't think people understand and realize the story behind that. What happened after that? How did her and Blueface end up becoming exactly what they were? You know what I mean? And I feel like if we open up that door and we expose that, if people still feel like they want to ride for her and rally behind her and everything, that's cool. But I like to know the facts. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put out the facts. So I want to first start out because we can't listen to that podcast. I don't think we can. I think that Jasonlee would probably try to like strike me or something if I try to play that podcast. So I'm just gonna tell y'all what I heard because I only listened to an hour of it at first because I didn't want to have to try to retain 3 hours worth of shit. Excuse my language, YouTube. But so when the podcast started and they started talking, basically they told the story of what happened, like how they ended up breaking up. That's when no. They talked about how they first hooked up, right? Jayden, I'm talking about Jayden, Alexis, and Blueface. They first met each other in high school during PE class. She was a freshman, he was a sophomore, and they would speak to each other during PE. They met and they liked each other. Even though they were in different grades in that school that they went to, it didn't matter what grade you were in. If you had PE, you could have PE with a 12th grader and be in ninth grade. So they had the same PE class, right? So they ended up talking. They ended up going on the double date to the movies. She asked her parents if he could come by the house because her parents didn't play her going by some dude house that she never met and didn't know. So the parents let him come over to the house to meet them and everything. Her background is Mexican, Black, Korean, and oh my goodness, I can't think of, and white, I think. Yeah. She's Black, white, Asian, and Mexican. That's what she said. But she doesn't have like anybody in her family directly that is Mexican. Her mother is Black and Taiwanese, and the other side of her family is Mexican and white. So that's how she's mixed with all four of the races. But she said she really doesn't have like as much Mexican culture as people may think. And the reason why Jasonlee said that is because he said that in California, which is true, I did live in California for a few months. In California, it is very much race oriented when it comes to blacks and Mexican and Spanish, the Spanish community. So he was like, "Oh, so you told your parents, so you brought a nigga home." That's what he said to her. And because, I guess he was saying that in some Spanish families, they wouldn't like the fact that she was dating a black dude, I guess. So, but she ended up, that's how she told us her background, her race, because yeah, she said she's white. Yes, she does have white in her. Now this is what she said. So this is what she said. But yeah, she does have four races that she is mixed with: white, Black, Taiwanese, well, Asian, and Mexican, right? So, and then that's when she said she didn't any Mexican people that like in her household or whatever, but she does have it in her blood. So with that being said, what else was said? Okay, yeah. So after they met, they did not, she was a virgin, so they did not have, start sleeping with each other immediately. It took them a while, over a year, almost 2 years, right? Where can we watch the interview? You can listen to the podcast. I would play it for y'all, but I feel like this video will get snatched down if I do. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to listen to the interview, you can go to the podcast. That's where it released at first. You just type in your Google or go on your iPhone, go to Apple Podcasts and put in Jasonlee Blueface. But I think by the time you find the podcasters, that the interview with the visuals is probably gonna be out. So I watched the first hour, but after the first hour, I got to an hour and 15 minutes, and then I cut it off because it was getting too good, and I wanted to watch the rest of it on. Excuse me. I wanted to watch the rest of it on TV. I wanted to have the visuals. No problem, no problem. Thank you for being here, boss mama. Thank you for being here, boss mama. Boss mama Rose. I like that. Everybody say hello to boss mama Rose. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna try to get through this a little bit more quicker because we gotta review some other content too. But yeah, so they didn't start sleeping with each other for about um a year, almost 2 years. She was a virgin, right? So then on top of that, they did end up going to prom together and everything, right? And after he said how they met, um, and they went to prom. Oh yeah, yeah. They what's the next thing? I guess we got into after that, they got into the breakup. Like they got into what happened, right? Yes, here we go. They got into what happened with him and her, how they ended up breaking up. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of people thought that he left her. And the truth of the matter is that she left him. You know what I'm saying? She left him. While we were sitting up here thinking he beefing with his mama, well, and they really were beefing and everything, but during that time, the mother, her, and Blueface was all living in the same house. The mom, the sister, probably the brother too, I'm not sure. But they all lived in the same house. He has more than one house in Los Angeles, right? And she was pregnant, and she said that as he begged her to get off of birth control, and he begged her to have that baby, and they tried for a year. And after a year, she actually got pregnant. And so she was really upset and disappointed at the way that he was moving and the things that he was doing, right? And around time for the gender reveal, which she said she was about 4 or 5 months. Can you close the door? Hold on, y'all, because I can't. I don't want y'all. I want y'all to be able to hear. Around time for the gender reveal, she ended up leaving him, and the reason why was because the first thing was, did y'all know that she actually walked in the house and caught him and Chrisean having, you know what, ate up naked, ate is up naked. She walked in the house, right? So they were already going back and forth and having problems, right? This was a house that she still lived in, but she had left. She told she had packed up his stuff and she took his car and left, right? Because she got tired of his shit. And he said he was begging her, baby, come back, come back, come home, come home. And she wasn't having it. She wasn't trying to come home or nothing. But the gender reveal was coming up, and she was going to have the gender reveal at the house. So the night before the gender reveal, about 8:30 that night, she comes home, comes to the house, right? And her mom is with her. And she goes upstairs in the room, and Blueface and Chrisean getting it in the room, no clothes on, not even no socks. And she said that she looked at him and he just looked like a deer in headlights, and they got to fighting in there. They was throwing everything. He said they was throwing phones, throwing cords. He was trying to break up the fight, and he said that he had not climaxed yet. So he was actually still very stiff in the situation. You know what I mean? and he was literally sitting up here trying to break up the fight. The mom heard them going. She said she lying. She knew he was with Chrisean from Blueface house. Yes, but listen. Let me tell you. Now that's crazy that you say that, because that is exactly where the conversation went after they started talking about that. You're gonna notice on there they started talking about a lot of things out of the blue, and a lot of the things made Jayden mad. Jayden started getting very pissed in the beginning, in the first hour of the interview, because a lot of the things that I'm about to tell y'all he said, she was like, that wasn't even relevant. Like, he didn't have to say that. And then Jasonlee was like, I can tell that you're pissed. And that's very good for Hollywood Unlocked, right? But Blueface is just being honest and being himself, and I like that. So look, yes, we all, yes, Ruby, we did. We watched it all unfold. So look, let me get to that though, because you know that I don't know how many people know that that's how she lost her tooth, they say, is because night one of the BGC thing, it was the second night. He said it was the second night. She pulled up with her homegirls, pressing women in the house. She chased after Chrisean. Chrisean ran into a pole, foul, hit her mouth, and lost her tooth. That was the night that Jayden came in there trying to fight her, and she ran from Jayden, and that's how she lost her tooth, right? So with Blueface and Jayden, with the whole thing that happened with the bad girls and everything, the way that she went to, yep, she went to rush Chrisean, and yeah. That's what we was told, that she went to press Chrisean, to rush Chrisean, and she did. And Chrisean ran into a pole that night, lost her teeth. I lost her tooth, and after that, she and he both said that that's how he was able to get away with a lot of stuff with Chrisean too, because he would say that he's managing her. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like how Stevie J tried to play Mimi in the beginning with Jasonlee, saying that he was just managing her and it was just business and stuff like that. He was saying that, and then also Jayden kept it real and was like, she was already in the situation. She was like that it would, as it started to unfold, right? I'm eating pomegranate. As it started to unfold, right? Jayden said that she would tell him like, you doing too much or whatever, and when she would press him about it, he would tell her it's just business and shit. But the more that she saw, the more that she got upset, and she eventually left. But she did say Jasonlee was like asking her like, what made you stay? Y'all made me skip some shit too. Because you saying that, Ruby, you be on it, girl. But Jason did ask her what made you stay. And she was like, she was like, she didn't know at first. And Jason was like, no, take a minute to think on it, because you know, it was more than just you wanted, like you wanted to be with him, or he wanted to be with you. With everything that he was doing, what made you stay? And she was like, she felt like it was bigger than that, because they had kids. And she was like, she felt like she couldn't just up and leave just because she got mad. But then she said that it kept getting worse and worse. So basically, he was trying to keep both of them happy, but the more and more Jayden saw, the more and more upset she got. And I guess the more she realized what was happening right in front of her. I feel like when she saw certain things, yeah, that's what happened, Ruby. And I feel like the more she saw, the more she woke up, because at first she was thinking about the kids and thinking about, just because she get mad one time, that like she didn't feel like she should leave. She didn't feel like that at first. She was looking at the pros and the cons. And also, the mother and the sister was living in the house as well. So while she's getting more upset about this Chrisean stuff, mind you, the gender reveal had got canceled or downsized, because she was like, the spirit was bad. Everybody knew what had happened. So she didn't want to have it no more, because she was supposed to be having it at the house. She was still living. She still had her clothes and everything at the house. Now, then she said she started having problems with his mom and his sister on top of what he was doing. She was like, so we having problems outside and inside. My mental not straight. I'm not cool outside because I seen what you doing with this girl, and I'm not cool at home because I don't want to be cleaning up after your family, and little stuff that his family was doing that was irritating her too. even while online. Sometimes they would be going at it online, but we didn't even know they was living in the same house. So after what he did when she called him with Chrisean in the bed, y'all gotta hear that story. Y'all got to hear that story. Um, it was crazy because he was being so raw right in front of her, and she really did get pissed. She was boiling hot mad. And when Jason started asking her, like, why didn't she move on? Why did she not move on when they did break up? Because when they first broke up, she texted him and said, if you're not home in an hour, I'm out. And she had already had everything packed up and everything, and he didn't come back in that hour, and she actually went and left. She stayed at her mom's house for a few days, and then she got her own place. When she got her own place, at first she wouldn't even tell him where she stayed. He was begging her. He said he was calling, begging her to be with her, and she wasn't going for it. And so he said that's when he put Chrisean in. He was like, so she out the game, so I had to put somebody else in the game. So that's what he was basically saying. Like he got Chrisean off the bench and put her in the game, which really irritated Jayden. I was listening to the podcast, not even seeing their faces, and I could feel her energy through the damn speaker. She was heated because of the way how nonchalant he was talking about it. And it was a lot of times that she'll be like, shut up, or she'll be like, babe, it's let me speak, babe. Because he just being his narcissistic self, and just y'all know how Blueface is. And when I say narcissistic, I'm not trying to bash him or nothing like that, but everybody got ways. I can't die. I'm not diagnosing him at all, but I'm just saying he just being his little selfish self and not thinking about how she felt about it. She still had a gender reveal. Him and family didn't show up right, and that would be the reason, because she called him with Chrisean the day before, about 8:30 that night. And his excuse was that she said that she didn't want to be with him no more. And so when Jason asked her about that, she was like, no, that's not what happened. So he was thinking that she didn't want to be with him no more. So that was his little excuse for why she had to catch him sleeping with Chrisean in their house, in their bed, like fight. They actually fought each other and everything, right? So, and the mom even came upstairs. So the mom even saw them. Her mom, Jayden's mom, even ended up seeing it or whatever. And she was really hurt and upset by that. And you can kind of feel that when she was talking too, right? So then when Jason asked her why did she not start dating other people, um, that was the question that he asked her, that he told her to take some time to think about, because at first she was just like she didn't know. But then she was like, because she feels like it's because, they both have, remind you, they was in high school together. We talking about 9th and 10th grade. So basically they was kids together. So it's a lot of things that Blueface been through that Jay didn't know about, that like other women probably don't, because she was around that time when he was a kid. You know how it is when you're teenagers. So she said that they both wanted a certain type of family unit because of how they grew up. And so I'm reading in between the lines with that, with basically, the things that he felt like he didn't have when he was a kid, and the things she didn't have when she was a kid. They both want to give that to their children. So she said that she loves things like that, and he always stop and make time to do those things. So say if he out doing something, even though they're not together, she'll call him and say, hey, come over for Christmas. We're gonna all wear the same pajamas and wake up and open toys and have Christmas dinner. He'll change his shit to do that with her. That's one of the things she said. I'm not saying whether that's enough or not, but basically what she's saying is that she loves that she can depend on him. She said that she could call him. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning. It don't matter. He will always be there for her as far as needing financial support or any type of support, period, that she's always been able to depend on him. So that was some of the reasons. And then when he started pissing her off more, because Jason said, how would you feel if she was to date another guy, and he got serious and said that nigga will be unalive, but he used the D word. And Jason said, I never heard anybody who just be blicky charges say something like that. But moving on, right? And then that's when she stopped him and was like, well, also, I felt like I was just so in mommy mode, and I was so, focused on my kids and getting myself together. I didn't feel like I had time to do that. And then she kept it all the way real and said this. Then she was like, also with him, you know, being with her and us being broken up, and he constantly doubling back, creeping with me, and her having feelings for him still, she was like, that wasn't healthy for her, because every time he came back and they might have crept around or messed around or whatever like that, it's not like he was just somebody to mess around with. It's somebody who she in love with. So it would mess her head up all over again. And I think that as women, we can understand that like they got young children, and she tried to keep him at a distance. She even tried to not let him into her house, but for a certain amount of time. He didn't know the apartment number to where she was living at for a while. They used to meet downstairs, but eventually he got upstairs. They ended up still messing around, and um, she said that wasn't good for her mentally. How he would double back, and she didn't have time to like see or date other guys because she was still wrapped up emotionally with him. You see what I'm saying? She was just basically still wrapped up emotionally with him. And I'm trying to think that they go any further than that. He talked about how he was gonna plan, he was helping him plan Chrisean baby shower, or how he was gonna help him plan Chrisean baby shower. Jasonlee was basically talking about that, came up because he was talking about how he is an Aquarius, and he is very like strategic, and that he plans a lot of things, and that he's really the problem. Jason literally I mean, girl, it's what they said, girl. It's what they said, girl. I wish that I could let you hear it. I wish that I could let you hear it. But I want you to know also that the story wasn't said like with roses. Like the story wasn't said with roses. Like she was mad. She was telling him to shut up in certain parts of it. Mind you, I only got to an hour and 15. And she was already pissed after the first 30 minutes. She was already heated after the first 30 minutes. So it's not like they was telling this story with roses or whatever. It was very, very much raw. It was very much raw. Yeah. Go to Apple Podcasts. You can even Google it. Turned it off as it. Yeah. I can count on you, Ruby, to just be like, this is awesome BS. But yeah, y'all. So we're gonna get into, I'm gonna watch the rest of it tonight, and I'm gonna see how it goes with people reviewing it, y'all. I'm gonna see how it goes. It's to like kind of like see how much I can do with it, because I do want to have like a real full review of everything. But for the first like hour that I'm trying to remember, Jasonlee did say he had a crush on him, but it wasn't like on those crap where it was making Blueface look gay or nothing like that. It wasn't like that. They was just, having banter or whatever between them. But what else? Jason Lee said he was dating a Crip. He wore blue in honor of Crips for the Blueface. Um, that was pretty much it for the first hour. Am I missing anything I wanted to tell y'all? Oh, all right. So look, this other thing I want to tell y'all right before I paused it, they got to the part of talking about Chrisean basically playing the public to think that Blueface was like PIMPing her and taking her money and everything. Now, y'all, this is what he said. I'm not saying this is facts. This is what he said. He said that he don't like that she manipulated the people like that. Jasonlee said, did you really take all of her money? Or is she just using that because that goes good with her storyline and her plot works in her favor at the moment? And he said, absolutely, that's why she's using it. And he said that's one of the things that she did that really made him look at her different, because the reason, thank you for coming through. Thank y'all so much for coming through. But yeah, so he where was I? Yeah. So he said this, y'all. He said that was something that made him look at her different, because that's not what was going on. This is what he said. that when he met her, when she first came on to the Blue Girls Club, when he met her, she did not have an ID. She didn't have a birth certificate. She didn't have a social security card. She didn't even have a library card. Basically, he said she didn't have no identification and no nothing. So that's how the things first started with him cashing her out, was because for one, she didn't have no identification. And for her to have a bank account or nothing, she didn't have a bank account. She didn't have no way to take money or cash in money, like as far as Zeus checks and stuff like that. He was like, that was the beginning how that started happening with things being in my name, because she didn't have a way for anything to be in her name at the time. So that's how that went. Then secondly, he said that for the first 2 years of him pushing her, that she really didn't make no money at first. She really wasn't popping at first. It took a little while for her to get popping. In that process, she was doing stuff, breaking stuff. He mentioned how she broke 6 85-inch flat screen TVs in his house, right? And he was like that it wasn't what hurt him more, or what made him look at her different more, was not the fact that she broke the TVs. But he said we lived like that for 2 months and she never offered to get the TV fixed. She never even, tried to say she wanted to get the TV fixed or nothing. She came in the house every day with them broken TVs, knowing she did it, and never offered anything to fix them, right? And he said, Jason, do you know how much it costs to replace those TVs? You know how much it costs? $10,000. I know, because I was the one who had to replace them. And that's one of many things that he's saying that she did and she broke, right? Now we know, yeah, and now we know that, it's his side, her side, and the truth. So I'm telling y'all what he said, but I'm gonna be telling y'all what Chrisean said too when Jasonlee published her interview, right? But Shaggy Tooth is saying they're still together. I know. I heard her the other day say that they had just hooked up. And then she said that she just hooking up with him when she want to. Y'all, she is still really, really pressed. I don't know if y'all saw my short that I did today, but in the beginning of Jayden and Blueface interview, Jasonlee said, you and Chrisean came in here wearing street clothes with y'all last interview. And he said, I'm not saying that y'all look bad or anything, but y'all just was very casual, relaxed. And today y'all like kind of like dressed to the nines. You know what I mean? He was like, you guys are dressed very, professional, very dapper. And he was like, is that strategic? And Blueface was like, no, it's not really strategic. He said that she just more, what he say? He said she just more high class, or she just more upscale. So he had to up the scale. That's what he said. So with him saying that, I just find it really funny, the outfit that Chrisean chose to wear today. I just find that really funny. That now, because he said that he basically is playing it like Chrisean was the raggedy, girl off of the street, and Jayden is, he basically even said this in the interview that he never wanted to leave Jayden. He never wanted her to leave him, but she left him, and he had to put Chrisean in the game because she didn't want to be a part of the team no more. So he was basically like Chrisean was a rebound after Jayden left him. That's basically what he's saying. Blueface is pathetic, right? So y'all, so look, we're gonna get into more of that. Maybe I might do a late night live, or maybe tomorrow, because I want to see the visuals. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The podcast was not doing it enough justice for me, because I could tell that Jayden was mad, but I wanted to see her face. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to listen, and I got a lot of information listening. But when I got to like an hour and 15, I was like, nah, I'm pausing. I'm stopping this. I want to see it. You know what I mean? I don't want to just listen. I want to see it. So that's what I did, girl. I stopped at an hour and 15. Let me think. Was there anything else that I wanted to say about it? That she got mad that he said that she was upscale about the baby shower being canceled. Oh yeah. And so he just don't like the fact that she tried to play it like he was trying to take her money, because he was like she was still spending money. And then he said a manager's job, when you go into a show or something like that, it's the manager's job to get the contracts, get the contract signed. He said when he goes to a show, He doesn't even speak to the promoter. He doesn't even speak to any of those people. His job is just to show up. So he was like, he was managing Chrisean, and that's what her job was to do, was to show up. And he was like, for the shows, Jason was like, well, she did say that y'all kept y'all money in a shoebox. And he said, well, yeah, that's the show money. But the other money, like Zeus checks and everything like that, those had to go into an account, which she didn't have. So basically, he was saying, like, it is. Okay, well, I'm gonna go watch it after my live. I'm gonna try to keep my live short and sweet, but y'all stick with me now. That interview ain't going nowhere. We can get off of here after this live and go watch it. But even if you do go watch it, make sure you come back because you might want to see this. So now there's something that we're gonna go and watch that later. But I showed y'all on my last live something that I don't feel like y'all really caught because there was so much going on around me, because we had company coming in and everything, and also because I was trying to do a lot. I wanted to show y'all this and show y'all that. So instead of trying to show you guys everything all in one, I'm gonna go piece by piece. So we're gonna start. They lie too much. Yeah, they do. Yes. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. And they do lie too much, girl. But I like catching people in lies. I don't know why. I like catching people in lies, but especially people like LaShawn that's pretty much lying to the world. I feel like she plotted all of this, y'all. I really do. She played that man good. And some people would say that that's his karma. Some people would say that he deserved it because of the way that he was moving, because he thought he had everything under control. And he messed around and realized that this person not who he thought she was. Like, people don't realize that she stole his car and his money when he didn't want to be with her. She would come around and break shit, bust all the windows out. You know what I mean? Still thousands, still money, still 40, 50, $60,000 in a G-Wagon, and not only steal it, but wreck it in the process. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they are too. They are too. So we're gonna see both of them. So right now, y'all, I want to go back to, let me see, which one should I do first? Nope. I'm gonna do what I said. We're gonna only see one thing. Right now, I'm gonna go back to the video that I showed you guys. Can you close the door? I'm gonna go back to the video that I showed you guys of Chrisean acting like she lives in Blueface house when she didn't. When WACK100 almost got Chrisean out of Blueface life before it was too late. Therefore, not loyal. Yeah, she's not loyal. She's definitely not loyal. But she played like it in the beginning, though, y'all. She got the tattoos on her neck. She got all of that, making people think that she was loyal to him and that she was all about him. And she wasn't. She was just playing that game. In this video, I'm going to show y'all, she's not saying, I love you, I want to be with you, or I want to do this music. She basically saying, no, this is my life. This is my livelihood. Like, he was trying to get her out the picture. And she was basically like, I'm not going. You ever heard the story of where, hey, kicking it with the Conrads? I don't think she played him. I think he thought he had a fool. He thought he was a pimp. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, because that's the culture in California. So I'm not negating that. But at the same time, she was playing her role. She was walking around calling him daddy and sucking on his toes, which did y'all see that on Zeus when she was sucking on his toes and everything? But then she also busted him in the head with a glass, throwing glass at him, breaking TVs, breaking stuff. And it wasn't just him. It's not just him that she do that with, y'all. Natalie Nunn, I feel like Natalie Nunn is being very strategic with this baddie season. And I feel like I feel like with this baddie season, Natalie Nunn moved very strategic when it came to Chrisean, because not only was she ungrateful with her situation with the music and with Blueface, but she was ungrateful with being on Baddies. Y'all see, if anybody saw Baddies, she was very entitled, saying that this was her show. You know, y'all, if y'all watch Baddies and y'all watch BG's Blue Girls Club, y'all will see that this girl is conniving. She played games. Not only that, but she really was dirty and nasty, like people were saying. She really did drink out of the carton that everybody's supposed to be sharing. She would drink out of it with her mouth. She got eyelashes out the trash can out of a spit cup and put them on her eyes, y'all. Like she really did that. And she got into it. Anytime anybody tried to tell her anything to help her or anything like that, she'll just start fighting. And then not only will she just start fighting, but she'll start fighting when she knows she can win. Like basically, like what I'm saying is, she'll start fighting, knowing that the security gonna break it up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I was boiling water for tea, child. The water that boiled out the pan. But she'll fight. She'll fight, knowing that the fight only gonna last 3 seconds before they break it up, so it can look like she beating the ass. But when it's a head-up fight, it's a lot of fights that she ran from, especially the one with her, like her sister. I feel like she is afraid of her sister, and I feel like it was messed up for her to have them girls jump her sister. That was another strike on her character for me. I got it. I just took it off the thing. But did y'all close that door? RJ, you close that door? This one right here, baby. I like your beanie. But yeah, y'all. So let's get into this content real quick, because I don't want us to be here forever. But we just gonna go back into this and dissect it instead of us trying to do a whole lot. We're gonna do it little by little, so that y'all can really see what I'm saying. Because the girl really played him, and I think that WACK100 saw it coming because he older and he know what it's like. He been there, done that. Okay. So we getting ready to go ahead and play. Hold on, mama. We getting ready to go ahead and play the video that I was telling y'all about her locking herself in the bathroom. Let me go ahead and set what's going on. Is that Blueface had dropped her from the label because of her acting crazy and all the crazy shit she was doing. Mind you, she was sleeping with other men as well. She was sleeping with other men. So they was trying to drop her from the label because she bust out all the windows in a condo in LA. When the police came to take her to jail, instead of taking her to jail, they took her to the hospital. When she got out of the hospital, she knew that WACK and Blueface was out of town. So instead of her going home or something like that, she decided to break into the BGC house and sleep there. They ended up finding out that she was there, and they came to put her out. That's what this whole situation is. Mind you, her family don't know none of this. So she gets on the phone with her family and locked herself in the bathroom on live, on IG Live, making it seem like somebody is trying to attack her in the bathroom. Somebody want to come out and beat her up, and they telling her to go home, go home, go home. And they don't know that they want her to go home too. She's the only one that don't want to go home. That's why she locked herself in the bathroom. Then her family called the police, and y'all about to see what happened from there. So let's get it.
You want, man, this shit crazy. You're not raised to be a rat and shit like this, but this type of shit not snitching. One nigga beating you up and all this crazy shit, like taking all your money, not making sure you good or nothing.
Before I went live, nigga. Before I went live, nigga. The only reason why I went live, nigga, because y'all really y'all getting into my head at this point. When I want to put my foot down, no one wrong listening.
Yeah, he milking you, Chrisean. He's taking your time. He not even claiming you, Chrisean. He on some wild shit.
Beat me up then, nigga.
Yo's a
I've been saying, bro, I don't have no other option, bro.
Chrisean, fuck plead with him. Book your flight now. Come home, Chrisean. You don't need yo. Fuck yo. He needs you. Yo, a whole scam. He a whole scam. That nigga ain't Ray supposed to make sure you was good. He ain't make sure you was, he fucked your whole career. He fucking your career up right now as we speak, Chrisean. Fuck him. He not right. I said it. This bitch is.
But
he know he's sick as shit right now. Like, damn. It ain't had to get like this.
That's why she's sitting there looking like that. Because she plotting. She don't understand what she gonna do next. Now, do I feel like they might have owed her some money? Legally, maybe yes and maybe no, because y'all know how it is when you sign to a label. Sometimes you sign to a label and you end up in debt with the label by the time they drop you or you leave. But a label can drop you at any time. So she thought that she could keep acting crazy, keep doing what she was doing, and that nobody was gonna drop her, or that she was playing him harder than he was playing her. And she found herself in a position of where he was about to be done with her. She was about to be sent back home or wherever she was going, and she manipulated her way to continue to stay. And I feel like this is when she made up in her mind that she needed to have a baby by him, because the contract didn't tie them together for life. Nothing else didn't tie them together for life. She wanted the baby to tie them together for life. That's why I'm showing this, y'all, because this, to me, is when Chrisean realized that she wanted to have a baby by him. Because Jayden can call him, and like she said on the interview, he'll come 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever. He'll do the little birthdays and holidays with the kids and everything like that. He gonna always kick out money for her. She took his car when she left him, and he never took the car back. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like this when she decided, I need to have his baby.
You greedy. He greedy as shit. And the shit he doing wasn't right. Like, yeah, you done now, boy. Your clown ass. Yo's a bitch. And he better not ever come to Baltimore. Don't ever come to Maryland. Don't ever even come close to this bitch. You ain't right. Bilking my baby sister, yo. My little sister crying. She hurt, bro.
Like,
Yo's a.
Like, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell was that? I gotta come over here to the. Let me come look at the comments. Because, I mean, what the hell was that? She never signed anything. They said that she did, but I would believe it. I would believe it, child. The problem is she wasn't arguing with Blueface alone. WACK100 was involved, and he is too old to be arguing with a girl. He could be her grandfather. She even has Mookie now realizing how fucked up his sister is. Yeah. Yeah. I believe she probably didn't sign anything. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. But let's continue. That was weird though, for her just breaking down out the blue. I feel like she does that a lot. Like, she cries on cue.
Bitch. He knows.
I don't know what's going on. What do you mean?
This bitch is too late, bitch.
I don't got
Chrisean, tell your friends, whoever holding his phone, book my little sister now.
She said he kicked me out of my house, but she's not saying how she vandalized the house, cut herself, and wrote on the wall, Chrisean loves Blueface or something weird like that, and bust all the windows out the house. She never talked about that. And I'm gonna show y'all one of their fights too after this.
And then like she can call the police and get you. She try and get the fuck out of there so she can come back to Baltimore. Get your bitch ass out of the house.
See? That's a lie. That was a lie. She had him believing a lie. That was not true. She wasn't trying to come back to Baltimore.
Yo, a clown. The fuck? Yo, famous and doing this. He famous and doing all this clown ass shit. You a bitch. You famous and doing this weird shit. We know you ain't rich. The fuck? You doing this weird ass shit to my baby sister. She got a family, yo. The fuck that care about her. She got a brother. She got brothers. I don't give a fuck about going to jail for the rest of my life for her, bro. The fuck is wrong with you, yo? Then you ain't breaking no bread. My little sister hungry out there. She's starving. And then she ain't asking you for, she asking for her money, my nigga. The fuck you on some whole pimping shit with her music and all that shit. You scamming. You a big ass scam. The fuck you scamming ass nigga. You lame ass nigga. Probably like how his whole Tatiana career started. This bitch ass. He playing with you like he hard. Come play with a nigga. Come play with a man, bro.
It's just fucked up.
I would never think they would do no clown shit. That's how you know you can't, like, that's why I would put these sites and shit up. You can't even, hell, you're supposed to be up. He on some PR shit though.
We ain't done.
He worse than R. Kelly, wild ass nigga. That's my little sister, nigga.
Who said he worse than R. Kelly? Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that? Okay. Y'all gotta realize she suffers from abuse. Yeah. And he uses that as leverage. I believe she suffers from abuse, but I believe that she uses that on us too, y'all. Come on, like, I believe that she suffers from abuse. I understand that. I even saw when they went to go do like this therapy session or whatever, she didn't even want to talk about it. But sometimes when people have been through things like that, and people have been, down and going through it for so long, sometimes I feel like they do things by any means necessary. And I feel like she manipulated the way she needed to and wanted to gain the type of lifestyle that she wanted. She got it. She, in her mind, felt like she was, do y'all not remember her saying, if I know it's your baby, because if I didn't know it was your baby, I would have killed it. Do y'all know that that's what she said? Put a one in the chat if y'all know that she said that. I hate that I had to say the K word just now. But she said a few times on Zeus, I'll pull it up if I need to. If I didn't think it was your baby, I wouldn't be having it. I would have such and such shit. And she said, and I'm talking about it rolled off of her tongue. Mom, it rolled off of her tongue so normal and comfortable that it made me uncomfortable. She said a few times how she would have been ill the baby if she didn't know for a fact it was his. And the reason why they was having that conversation is because she had kept it real with him and told him that she had slept with somebody else. That's why they did the DNA test while she was still pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I thought at first too. Kicking it with the Conrads. I really felt bad for her at first, y'all. I got a video of me just, rooting for her, but I didn't know that she made that video in response to something that he did. I think the aim now is to discredit Chrisean. Hence, WACK came out with his big secret a couple days ago that didn't go anywhere. Chrisean discredits herself. Yeah, she discredits herself, but how many times are we going to be in the, like, well, I never am in her comments, like, comment to her or nothing. But I constantly see people in her comments saying, oh, yeah, you're a great mother. Oh, yeah, you're doing this and doing that. Oh, yeah, this, and that, and the third. Like, come on, y'all. I'm afraid for this baby, man. I'm afraid for the baby's life, bro. And not because I don't think she can do it, because I don't think she cares. Because I don't think she take it serious. I can tell from the last time till now that somebody has had a talk with her, possibly CPS, about how to hold the baby correctly, because I do notice that now she's, being more supportive with his head and everything. But I sometimes feel like she treats the baby like a doll. Exactly. 3 of them were, yes. And people don't realize that's why when she kept saying she kept having the ABTs, that's why she was having the ABTs, because she wasn't for sure that they was his. When a woman talks like that, and you don't have that many ABTs, and you treating those ABTs like as if it's birth control, that's strange. That's not okay. I don't think she's gonna hurt the baby at all. I don't think she's gonna hurt the baby at all. But I do feel like she needs to take it a little bit more serious. Y'all don't feel like that? Y'all, for example, like I said, I understand how it is to be a young mom and to make certain mistakes. But you gotta be willing to listen to people, man. You gotta be willing to take advice when you know it's good advice. Y'all know, for example, like on my short today, right? Hold on. We're gonna get to that. I gotta let this video play or else we'll be here forever. So let me let this video play. But hold that thought, kicking it with the Conrads. Hold that thought.
She ain't never get you.
Man, you got friends. Y'all need to walk the fuck up out of there. Y'all need to Uber. Y'all need to Uber. He gonna give a fuck what happens after that. I promise you that. Do y'all?
They think he got her locked in the bathroom. That man ain't even at that house. She's on live. Her sister talking about, do you need an Uber? They talking shit like he in the house trying to fight her. And she's letting it be that. That's manipulation.
I need an Uber right now. He gonna give a fuck about what happens after that. Come on.
She don't want no damn Uber. She not trying to leave. She's trying to stay.
I know where you at. Do you need an Uber to that address?
No.
You talking to yourself is not going to get it done. Like, we need to lawyer the fuck up, and we need.
All right, well, I'm finna walk out. I'm finna go try to walk out.
Yeah, she cut her off. You see how she cut her off when she said we need to lawyer the fuck up and she cut her off because they've been plotting on Blueface. They've been plotting on how to get the bag from him. Partially because they hate him because their sister tells them what he does to her. You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes she might start the fights or whatever like that. He said not saying this is a fact. Come on, you guys. I know that Blueface is not no fucking angel. But he said the first physical relationship that he ever had was with her. But her first physical relationship was not with him. She beat up her ex's mama too. You know how she got into a fight with Blueface mama? That wasn't her first time going through that with a boyfriend. That happened a couple times. That never happened with Blueface. He's 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he was like 20 when he got famous. And he is not perfect. He got a lot to learn, a lot to, you know what I'm saying? A lot to learn in this life. They both do. I'm not here to root or cheer Blueface on, but I am here to show the truth about Chrisean because she had me fooled. She did. I didn't know that she was as conniving and calculated and sneaky and snakish as she is. You got a nigga name tatted on you 7 times, but you sleep with somebody else all the time. We know Blueface do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it. I mean, even on Baddies, like if y'all saw on Baddies, I'm gonna let this play. We're gonna get into that.
Come in. Woo! Eat it up. The fuck? You gonna touch me? What the fuck? I'm tired of y'all just trying to hit me and I be quiet. Like, nigga, don't.
She said he ain't gonna touch me. I'm tired of y'all just trying to hit me. That is a lie. She's lying. Nobody's trying to beat her right now, y'all. But she's doing this for live to get his attention because they know that this is making him look bad. Having a girl locked in the bathroom scared of him. This is a fallacy. They just want her to leave. These two sisters down here thinking that she's trapped. She broke into that house that she in, y'all. That's why she's on live. Because she broke into the house while they was gone. She's not supposed to be there. And watch how she lie and play the police and make the police think that people took her clothes out of the house when she wasn't living there. She had not lived in that house at all. She was living in a condo in Hollywood. But when they put her out of there and she couldn't go back, she waited until she knew WACK and Blueface was out of town to break into his house. No matter what, right or wrong, that's still not cool. And then you're going to break into his house and call and go live and call your family and make everybody think he got you trapped in the bathroom ready to beat you up when he ain't even at the damn house. They simply asking you to leave and you locking yourself in the bathroom. On top of that, you call people to make people think that you're getting abused. That's what I'm trying to point out, y'all. That's what I'm trying to show y'all.
Don't touch me this time.
We got 2 flights. We're
Don't
gonna
touch me
your
this
ass
time.
and come the fuck home.
Don't touch me this time.
That's that. I'm fucking pissed.
That shit make me mad. Then you keep saying don't touch me this time. Like, yo, touch me one time is not too fucking many.
She said, don't touch me this time. Nobody's trying to touch her. I don't think y'all get what I'm saying.
You're saying, bro. That's
one
why.
too many. That's
and it's unacceptable. And it ain't no way around it. Now you all got me so mad.
Let me see if I can fast forward through the pauses.
Fuck you at it.
Fucking clown.
Send me the request.
Fucking cornball.
Straight goofy. I'm glad I ain't meet his ass nigga. Shit weird. That shit cruddy. That shit cruddy.
He's trying to remake
it. 40.
Her. These are
It ain't not.
I never thought I would hear somebody else say the word cruddy, but they are in Baltimore.
Hey, tough. It's not another you. And that's what you need to understand. You need to understand.
He played with the trial run, but he gonna be right.
No, it's not that. It's not that. This time I was putting my foot down. I just want my crib back and my money. And then we can prolong woo-woo.
She want money. She want her crib back and she want money. You broke all the when but you're vandalizing the property. They have to do something. They can't just let you go through and break shit. And with the money, y'all gonna see. Let me be quiet because we're not even at the good part yet. Damn it. I gotta be quiet so we can get to the good part. That's be more slang. Yeah, I know. That's not true. What's not true, Ruby? The money she's yes, we're gonna get into that. I do believe, like that's what I was saying. Like, there's a way to do everything though. You can't, y'all know we know as women, even with the company that I was with, when I found out them niggas was stealing from me, I couldn't. And the crazy thing about it is I wanted to spaz out too. And we actually was all living in a huge Airbnb. We was a sales team. So when I found out that they were stealing from me, you can't just go and snap on them and think they're gonna give you the money. The same thing that they told the police told me, they telling her, which is you got to get a lawyer and do that the proper way. I was 19 at the time, and I just wanted to leave and get my money and go. And they was lying to me because they stole my money. So I had to get an attorney to get my money back. That's the same thing with her. The only difference between me and her in that situation was I didn't break shit. I wasn't sleeping with nobody and was mad because I did some shit and now they don't want to. It was different. She with a record label. They can drop you off the record label at any time. And yes, she is owed money, but she's not really trying to get the money, y'all. She's trying to stay in the house. I'm sure he done offered his mama money to get the fuck away from him. So I'm sure he would have offered her money to just go, and she could have got a lawyer like her sister told her. She really could have just went back to Baltimore, got a lawyer, and took his ass to court. And probably would have won even on more things. But it was more than that to her. She didn't want to just, it was more than just the money. She wanted to stay with him. She wanted to continue to be with him. You see what I'm saying? But she was doing a lot of crazy stuff too. They was toxic for each other. But let it get to the good part. I gotta be quiet. I'll come back over there and check the comments in a little bit.
If it's not that, then yeah, I'm gonna leave. And I am leaving right now. What do you mean? Got far. I'm listening to y'all.
She said she leaving.
I don't know if I should walk over there. Like what you mean?
Yeah, she leaving.
He fumbled the bag. He played with the trial money until he was doing something. It was bigger than that, bitch. Like that's what that when motherfuckers be fucking, they forgetting it's bigger than what you really see.
And people didn't realize that this man had to get her a lawyer for crimes that she committed in several different states. Three of them was felonies. I think that's why she said he played with the trial money, because he had to get her money for lawyers and all type of shit. And this was before she even got famous. When she was on baddies, she went to jail on baddies because she had a warrant. She was a fugitive. So she went to jail even on baddies on her first season on there.
Like, it's bigger than that. You fumbled and you played with this little bit of shit right here. You still want to blow the song. You still want to touch the sack. I promise you that. You still want to be with what's supposed to be, but the thing is, you got to see niggas' true colors. You got to see how this shit is. Like, these niggas for themselves. And they crack ball. Rob you without a gun.
What's the point?
I can't.
What? How long are you gonna stay there? What? I'm like, all right, since I dropped my phone in the fucking ocean, can we come up with a plan? Because at this point, this shit is real. It's heavy as fuck. I don't know what's really happening, and you just slide like that. But I was gonna wait. But Bubble get on the phone, one of the guards getting and talking like, leave before we knock down that door and beat all y'all up. I'm like, all right, well, and they was really breaking in the door. It was scaring me. Like, I don't want to fight, Serene.
Is it bitches?
No.
Is niggas?
Is it bitches? Is it niggas?
That's what it was giving. I don't have no gun. I don't have nothing, man. I don't know what's going on. I didn't come to fight.
We need. I don't know. We can't do anything with cocaine. What else the fuck we can do? If he got you locked in that room.
I waited for Marsh and Jay to get this all together. They said they're gonna walk, I guess. I don't know.
It's too much going on in there. It's just too fucking much going on. This nigga is a fucking clown. A whole turkey. He's getting all of this.
Chrisean, add Mookie back. They got him blocked. He made a fake page. Or somebody sent him a fake page. That's cruddy. It's all right though, Chrisean. Watch. Mark this day. Mark this time. You gonna try?
I genuinely like.
Give a fuck about some shit you don't even need to give a fuck about. And don't want no smoke. I already know what's going on. I know what's up. You got mommy heart. I know how we love. It's fucked up. But a nigga must pay. Like, he owe up. There's no way around it. It's not going to fix it. He don't give a fuck about your tears. He don't give a fuck about you.
Crackhead, you know, it's public talk. You talk, you know?
Huh?
Just
like when he was choking you. When he was choking you, you saw your eyes pop. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck.
I'm live right.
He might have cared about his freedom after his adrenaline stopped rushing, but he didn't give a fuck.
Can y'all call the cops?
What the fucking cops gonna do? Put her in a deeper situation. You
The
fucking
cops is
tripping?
gonna get you out that house safe. That's it.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. We fucking with Crips.
You see what I'm
You need to
saying?
get out that house safe.
Oh,
You're
just
not
walk
that-
out.
She said, I don't give a with Crips. She's trying to make it seem like they're trying to attack her or something, y'all. They think that they need to call the police for her to get out the house safe, but she don't want to get out the house. When the police come, watch how she don't want to leave. Watch how she play the police. She has not been living there, but she about to act like people are playing with her and taking her clothes out when she wasn't living there. He had her living in an apartment in Hollywood. She had not lived in that house since the season had ended. But it's the BGC house, so you know it's beds and clothes and stuff everywhere. Y'all about to say,
I'm not over there. I'm across the fucking country. So is Terrain.
Regardless, what you
talking about?
So go ahead and walk out while you on live. Go ahead and walk the fuck out.
What you talking about? There was no Chris.
Okay. You on your own under him. All the way under him.
Because it's a fucked up situation. Real.
That's exactly what mommy was scared about.
Exactly. If you call the cops.
My nigga, what are y'all talking about? This is where I stay, bro.
Where's your stuff?
They cleaned it out. What are you talking about? They cleaned it out. This is my wings, bro. They cleaned my shit out. You want me to go show you fucking clothes in the fucking washer? Like, you probably didn't clean the washer out? What you mean?
she's saying that they cleaned all her clothes out the drawers. That's a lie. When she got there, she put clothes in the washing machine because she needed to wash clothes because she didn't have nowhere to go because she was put out after she vandalized the house. She's lying to the police.
You have a drawer? When you live in a place, you have a drawer.
I have everything, bro.
Your makeup
Okay, right
is
now I'm
here.
set up right now, bro. I don't know what I look crazy. I don't care. I'm saying like it looks like I don't live here and I do. Like what the fuck? Like what? That's what
When
it
was the
is.
last time you were here?
She's lying.
When was the last time you slept here?
Last night.
What time did you get here last night?
When did I sleep there? 2 days ago. I was in this house with my manager the other day.
Okay, boom.
You living here the other day?
She said she was in this house with her manager the other day. Her manager is Blueface. If you live somewhere, you're not going to say, I was just here the other day. Y'all know she's lying and she's tripping over her lies, but she's trying to be very convincing to the police. Let me go see the comments. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Definitely personality disorder. Yes, we're gonna talk about that because that's a mental illness, and that is something that I see. But it's hard for me to feel sorry for her with the manipulation that she does. I've been listening here. I couldn't comment. Hey Raven, I'm glad you talking with us. Sis. We having a very good conversation. I'm loving this conversation, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna continue. She had mail there. This video, oh, y'all sound wild. Well, Tasha, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. Yes, we did see a piece of mail there, but I want you to remember, Tasha, that when she was in Blue Girls Club, she got her tooth knocked out there. Okay. Also, she did not have an address at all. So she absolutely used the Blue Girls Club address when she was living there for the 3 to 4 weeks that they have lived there. That is very possible that she could be getting mail there. Have you ever moved away from somewhere and you still got mail at that old address because you haven't changed your old address to a new address? You see what I'm saying, Tasha? She did have mail there, but she was not living there. She actually just told on herself, Tasha, because she said, I was just here with my manager the other day. You don't say that about a house that you live in. You understand what I'm saying? But now that the officer called her in there with this, okay, it's a bigger picture that I'm actually painting with this. But I want y'all to see this video so that when I continue on with my commentary, you see why I changed from being one of her people who rooted for her, which I'm still rooting for her, but I just see the manipulation and I'm gonna point it out. Boo. All right, my friend has mail coming to. Thank you, Raven. Thank you. So I get it. I want everybody to see Tasha's point too, because there may be some people who agree with her. Shout out to the replay gang. I want to know you guys' opinion as well. All right, let's continue. I'm gonna run it back.
I live here.
I'm running it back.
When you live in a place, you have a drawer.
I have everything, bro.
Your makeup
Okay,
is
right now
here.
I'm set up right now, bro. I don't know what I look crazy. I don't care. I'm
set
saying
up.
like it looks like I don't live here and I do. Like what the fuck? Like what? That's what
When
it
was
is.
the last time you were here? When was the last time you slept here?
Last night.
What time did you get here last night?
When did I sleep there? 2 days. I was in this house with my manager the other day.
Ooh, what you watching?
Were you living here the other day?
I live here. I live here.
You were here. You slept here last night. Did you sleep here the night before?
Yes.
Boy, I'm live.
I have multiple cribs that I stay at. This is my crib. Like real shit. I'm not making this up.
This is your residence.
You want to show videos, Chrisean, like of you in the house and everything, like?
No, anyway, you were in the house. You live here?
No, but I'm saying like a lot of videos, like in the pool type shit.
No, it doesn't. This is that kind of house where people come here and party and.
For people that don't know what I'm saying, y'all see all the bunk beds and everything. That's the Blue Girls Clubhouse. That's how she was able to have mail there. Her tooth got knocked out of their house. She had to go to the dentist and have oral surgery and all of that stuff. So she used that address. But a lot of other girls use that address as well. But after the Blue Girls Club ended, they went home like they were supposed to, but she didn't go home. She never left. And when Blueface found out that she was homeless and she didn't have anywhere to go, he was helping her with somewhere to stay. Also, you know what else he was doing with her too. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to make it seem like, he was doing such a great deed for her and she owes him. No, I'm not saying all of that, but I am saying that he did put, y'all will see what I'm saying. I ain't even gonna give my opinion yet.
No,
Well,
it's not. It's not. It's just that there was just set here.
As far as the law goes.
All right,
okay,
I'm finna get my mail from the mailbox.
I need something.
Mail.
Show
She
me.
went to go to the
That
mailbox.
would be great. Show me that. We're good. Show me an ID. We're good.
Bitch, where the
Show
fuck
me
is
something.
that?
We're good.
You said, what the fuck is it at? You don't even know where the mailbox is at.
I know I got mail in this bitch, bro.
Bitch, where the fuck your basket at anyway?
Nigga, come on. Let's go to the laundry.
She said, I know I got mail in this bitch, bro. That's not, she haven't been living there.
I
That's
showed
the
on the
point.
internet that y'all post my needs and took all my money and fucked up. So what? Bro, what the fuck? I could have called the cops when y'all really put me in danger. What are you talking about? My sister called the cops. Like what the fuck?
Chrisean, sorry.
Work over here really just sound like a fool, my nigga. These niggas bull talking about I don't live here. Nigga, no, bro, get the fuck up out of here. I ain't live here. This bitch. Bro, I live here.
Like, just real quick, y'all don't think that's weird? Y'all don't think this weird? That she really trying to act like she lives here? Blueface is still not there yet, by the way. They had to call him to come over there because she waited until they were out of town to go to this house. Y'all think that's like okay for like to break into people's houses and stuff, wreck their cars, steal their money, like attach and leech on to somebody and never let go until you got something from them that you feel like can sustain you, which is a baby. And fame, because he did put her on. So and fame, but I feel like I keep doing that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We'll talk about this after.
There's no key.
Somebody like that was
I know. My
There's no forced entry. Where's the forced entry? How, like,
So you're gonna take his word over mine? That shit.
No, you need to prove to me that you live here.
Okay, my
Do
friend
it.
running. She
That's all I'm asking.
All right,
I'm
she
not
right
taking
there.
your
She
word.
right there with the mail.
Perfect. Let's go
She's
see.
coming through the door.
Come on,
Right.
let's go see.
All right, what the fuck, bro? I just asked for this, bro. I swear to God, I'm really fighting for my life.
She can't show
My
you
cousin,
no mail, no keys.
Now this is WACK100 coming in the house because he got a phone call. When she was in the house, people were saying she came and broke in the house. He sent people there to tell her to leave. She would not leave. Locked herself in the bathroom and everything. Right before we see the view of WACK100, she said, "I'm fighting for my life." I just want to point that out.
Does this guy? He's our editor. He's been here for a month. He's working here. So
Yeah, bro.
okay.
That's my name.
Okay.
My bad.
What is that?
Mail. I had mail in the drawer.
mail here.
I got mail in the fucking mailbox, nigga.
Listen, stop talking. Jesus, stop talking.
Sorry.
The owner's gonna pull up right now, bro. You gonna
Nigga,
really act
pull
like
up.
you live here?
Sir,
I live
sir,
here.
Let me explain you the law.
So why would she get?
Sir, this is the law. Okay, we're dealing with
You
the
really
law.
gonna play it like that? Cool. You gonna play this like that? No, do you not know that? So she lives here for the last month. She's been here.
You don't even gotta say
Wait, has she
nothing,
been here
bro.
for the last month? She's been here for the last month? Yes or no?
Just
WACK100 said, "Has she been there for the last month? Yes or no?" Then you hear Chrisean in the back saying, he said, "Stop talking." So she's telling the person who WACK is asking to not answer him, to stop talking. She wouldn't be saying that to that person if she really was living there. She wasn't living there.
Has she been here the last month? If we not remove her the last month, the owner here, he ain't going for it.
listen. There's only you need to slow down and listen because there's law.
They muted the mic. And this don't happen more than once. They muted the mic when certain stuff gets said. The person who holding the camera is one of the friends that was just fighting. I don't know if y'all watch Baddies, but the fight, yes, thank you, Miss Ooh, Miss O. Yes, WACK was doing his job. WACK knew that. And I ain't saying WACK100 is a perfect person or whatever, right? None of us are perfect. Yes, but look, none of us are perfect, y'all. So I'm not saying that, oh, WACK is an angel and Blue is an angel. But I'm saying that this girl is conniving. She is very conniving and sneaky. And yes, she does have personality issues. That is true. And we can point that out as well. But her moral compass is up too. Her moral compass is messed up too. Both of them was playing a game that they lost. Both of them, Blueface and her. They should have never been with each other. And WACK tried to save Blueface in this moment. He was trying to save him. If she would have left, went and got her lawyers and got the money that she felt like she was owed from him after they break everything down, because I'm sure he was gonna charge her for the G-Wagon that she raped when she stole his car and stole $40,000-$60,000 and went down to Baltimore. Then I also feel like she had something to do with her daddy swinging on him, because she was standing behind him, holding him. And I found that very funny. Why would you be standing behind him, holding him. And all of a sudden, the brother come and sock him in the face. I feel like that was planned. I feel like her and her family plotted on him. Like, get all you can get out of him. That's why when the sister was like, we need the lawyer, we need to do this, she shut her sister up because they was live. But I feel like the family would have been plotting on him. I feel like, you know, the little phone calls to home, like, this nigga doing this, that, and the third. He over here with this girl. Well, that's all right, sis. Don't worry about it. Get everything you can get out of that nigga. Get this out of him. Get that out of him. That's the type of time that I feel like they was on sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. You're literally begging to stay in this house, and you was not there. You got caught in a lie. Janet, he was talking, yes, that's Janet, yes, exactly. And you know that them girls will lie for her because y'all see they will fight for her. All she got to do, like Scott said, all she got to do is do this and they're going to run and start fighting somebody for her. All she got to do is say, and they're going to just start fighting anybody. Scott had me weak on baddies, y'all. Scott had me weak.
I'm lying to what?
Wait,
you know what? You're a long way from home. It's all right. Hey, look, take that camera off of me. I didn't ask you once. I don't know you, but can you please take that camera off of me?
take it off.
Can you please?
It's not on you.
Can you turn the camera off? Who is this anyway? Do they live here? They get to stay too?
No.
Can they get out the house?
No.
She's allowed to have her friends here.
That's how you playing it? Hey, Blue, told your fucking ass you gonna start listening to me. You get in, you deal with this.
Is he here?
Oh, he on the way. Like he ain't.
Like,
He,
how long?
how far are you out,
That's
bro?
really who I want to talk to.
You 10 minutes.
Okay, I will wait.
You heard him tell Blueface, your fucking ass gonna start listening to me. Because he tried to warn him about this. And he wasn't listening. He thought he had everything under control. He learned, I know he learned a lesson from this now. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. It really is. Like, and people just, oh, she's a great person. What?
This shit is crazy as fuck. You know damn well you don't live here. You know you don't live here. You know she don't live here. We gotta lie about. The camera people are here, bro. They've been here a month living here, bro. These people been living here a month. Ask these people if they seen her spend one night in this home. No, they already here. The camera people is here, bro. The editor is here. They weren't supposed to.
We only deal with.
Nah, but she didn't went and had some mail sitting here, bro. Some dumb shit.
Lying, my nigga.
We should have said it in the beginning. When we
She
first
does
started.
not.
Does she
Open the mail, show the
can
date.
she show you mail?
I mean,
Does
you know why I
she
said
show
that? You know why I
mail?
said that? Bro, if I went
That's
past
the law.
you know why I said that? Because I know none of that shit be happening. If she did that without us
But
knowing.
you said that because you know
Yes.
that's the law. Because you know that's the law.
What? What you say?
You told them he was pulling up with cops.
You called the motherfucking police.
Yeah, she just tried to play WACK. Y'all know WACK crippin' or whatever. Okay? He crippin'. He in a gang or whatever. So you trying to make the people think that he a police NIG. You trying to make the people think that when your sisters was the one who called the police, and she knew who called the police because she said it when she was upstairs. My sister already called the cops. She said that. So now she's downstairs playing games, trying to say that he called the cops. She play games, y'all. And if you don't believe me, run it back. Because she play games. She play police games. She do a lot. She's dangerous. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She's dangerous. Some women in this world, they just dangerous with. They don't love or trust nobody. And I'm not saying that she haven't been hurt and haven't went through stuff. She have. And we're going to get into that too. But a person not gonna know change if they don't know they need to. If they think they got everybody fooled, they're gonna continue. And then they got a baby involved. Like I said, I know she love that baby. I don't think she gonna hurt that baby on purpose. But it's other people who said that they saw it not. And my mama was like, no, we need a second look. And then when we went back, the video is deleted. We got to try to find the video. Because the video that I was trying to point out and say that I thought I saw a knot on the baby head, that video is, I can't find it. I'm not gonna go as far as to say it's gone yet, because I know that she does lives every day, so it might be buried and I just need to find it. But my mama thought that the video was deleted. So I for the people who might think that I'm here to bash Chrisean or something like that, no, this is not a bash Chrisean session, but it is a truth session. That is dangerous. That type of woman is dangerous. And y'all know they exist. They exist. And they make real women like us, they make it hard for us with their fake tears, with the games that they played. This type of bitch is a nigga's nightmare. And that's facts.
Police, nigga.
Well, who called?
Her sister called. From
The
Maryland.
fuck you, so what you mean?
I didn't tell them to.
I didn't say
What are you
called.
talking about? I called. When I got here, they was already here. Your sister from Maryland.
Yo, these niggas said leave.
Your sister from Maryland. Wait, listen.
I felt safe when you.
See how she's trying to act like she didn't know who called the police? She's trying to make it seem like wet cop, man, please.
Listen, I don't know your sister from Maryland. He just told you who called. Your sister from Maryland called.
As soon as Jonathan gets
Yeah, this is crazy. But see, I'm surprised with you because you always seem to be level-headed. And you know there's some bullshit going on right now. You know this woman had an apartment or some shit in Hollywood that this man was paying the bills on. Huh? She didn't?
No,
So what was he paying the bills on?
Staying on purpose so I can stay here.
That's right here.
So how was you staying in another place?
What I
Where you bust all the windows out?
do you want to know what happened?
Yeah, I definitely want to know. Did you? Were you not staying there?
I was just there.
How long was you
I
there?
wasn't there.
You wasn't staying there?
I wasn't there at all.
What is your name?
I got sick there after the fact y'all did something. Like, what you talking about?
It is.
You got me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She just told on herself again. I got sent there after such and such. What you talking about? He just told the police. You heard that? But because of the role that she's playing, the police was trying to be on her side initially. But she continues to tell on herself. I was here the other day with my manager. How the fuck are you here at your house the other day if you live there? And she just said she got sent somewhere else to live. He said, you heard that? I'm gonna run it back so y'all can hear that.
What are you talking about?
I know your sister from Maryland. He just told you who called. Your sister from Maryland called.
As soon as Jonathan gets
Yeah, this is crazy. But see, I'm surprised with you because you always seem to be level-headed. And you know there's some bullshit going on right now. You know this woman had an apartment or some shit in Hollywood that this man was paying the bills on. Huh?
Lying.
She didn't?
No,
So what was he paying the bills on?
Staying on purpose so I can stay here.
That's right here.
So how was you staying in another place?
What other place?
When you bust all the windows out?
Do you want to know what happened?
Yeah, I definitely want to know. Were you not staying there?
I was just there.
How long was you
I
there?
wasn't there.
You wasn't staying there?
I wasn't there at all.
What is your name?
I got sick there after the fact y'all did something. Like, what you talking about?
It is.
You forced
Hit
to
it.
leave. What are you talking about?
We forced you to leave?
No,
Hey,
you
look.
tried.
Hey,
You
listen.
tried. This
Hey,
is
can
what
you
I'm
turn
saying.
that? Hey, look, Rock.
No, we're not doing that.
Are you gonna keep that on? Hey, that's how we playing?
I'm not
Wow.
playing,
Do
bro.
anything with the fuck?
Chrisean, did you get arrested over at the other place? The other
No,
place?
bro.
You didn't?
They took me to the hospital.
For what?
Oh, okay.
My nigga,
Why they take you to the hospital?
see my eye? See my neck?
Why they take you to the
Get the
hospital?
fuck out of my
They
face.
took you to the hospital for what?
What are you talking about,
Why they
bro?
take you to the hospital?
What are you talking about?
Did you bust all the windows out? Did you break all the windows out the whole damn apartment?
Talk to Jonathan.
Did you bust all the windows out the whole
Talk to
apartment?
Jonathan.
Yes or no?
He'll be here and we'll talk to him. I think that's the best way.
See?
We can argue and go in circles all day long. Why don't we talk to the owner of the place?
Well, hell no.
How long have you been staying here?
And she's the one who
Fucking
said
here.
She ain't been a year.
Y'all signed me,
Hold on,
like,
hold on.
what, March?
We
Or
signed you.
Not March, like,
Because we signed you don't mean you live in our house.
What are you
I got 4 artists. They don't live in my home.
You said I got 4 artists. They don't enter or live in my home.
We all got 2, 3 houses. What does that mean?
What are you talking about?
Shit, I got houses here, houses in New York, house in Calabasas.
I live here for free. I work. What are you talking
You
about?
work what? What do you do?
I'm an artist, nigga.
You work where?
What are you talking about?
You work where? You pay a bill?
I work for your fucking.
You don't work for shit. He dropped you a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He dropped you. You can't. Can you explain to her that a motherfucker got the right to say, I don't want to do business with you.
So
You're free to go.
It's still everything I owe?
You owe what? You don't owe us shit.
Where your clothes?
She don't have anything.
Ain't nothing here because it's been 18 bullets.
Okay. If you want to keep lying and shit, go check the fucking washer. Like, y'all, what are you talking
What about the washer? What about the washer? There's been 18 girls here that, like, the footage is there, brother. 18 girls been here the last
I came home because I came home, bro. I came home, y'all started tripping.
What? We came home, we started tripping. She knew we was gone. And this is crazy. Like, I'm really surprised at you. I took you to be a little different. But it's cool.
We can pull up receipts.
Come up. You're not gonna take over our house. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy for any of y'all to think, will you let a motherfucker take over your house? If we don't want to do business with you, we don't want to do business with you. We're not gonna do any business. He's not gonna. You listen. You're free to go do whatever you want to do. I promise you, we will never talk to you again. Studio, text, nothing. I guarantee you that. We will never do business with you. We don't want to do business with you.
Y'all don't understand. She just said why. Y'all don't understand how. Well, I'm not gonna say y'all don't, but I hope y'all do understand how dangerous that is. This bitch just said, I came home and y'all start tripping. What? You didn't come in through the front door. You broke in that house and said you came home, bro. That's crazy. And she's literally staying in this role like she missing her calling. She need to be at auditions for acting because this girl is an actress. She is an actress.
It doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't matter why.
We don't want to. That's all right.
I want to get with the program.
The business is different from where you live. Those are 2 different things.
Yeah, like
Oh, you think you live?
Where have you been living at?
Here,
No.
bro.
So, hey, brother, have y'all seen this woman in the last 30 days? They've been living here, sleeping here. Cameras here will show you. You have not been. You know she ain't been here.
How the hell did she get all her shit then? Like,
She been here 30 days for real? Everybody been watching this
Where's all
show.
your luggage clothes?
I ain't gonna say loud.
Broke in this motherfucker. She can't even get in the front door.
You have a
Where's
car?
all your, like, your
None of that, bro.
You're weird.
Wait a minute.
Couldn't even get in the front door. Did y'all hear that? Let me come over here and see what we're talking about in the comments. Y'all, I can't be on this side because I don't want the live to mess up. Yeah, that is Jenny. Let me make sure that I'm all the way at the bottom. All right, y'all. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about him saying she couldn't come in through the front door? Like, what y'all thinking? Talk to me. Ruby, where you at? What you thinking? Raven? What you thinking, girl? You try
She stayed here, and we deal with the problem we gotta deal with. We change all the codes, we get everything, turn it into a business. That's why they're here. For like 35 days, 40 days. And he got kind-hearted, and his stupid ass let her go to the place in Valencia, and she broke all the way. He came back last night. That's so.
Did y'all hear what he said? He had a heart for her and let her go to the other place with Valencia. And she broke all the windows. I'm gonna run it back a little bit so we can hear exactly what really happened. Let's see.
how did she get all her shit then? Like,
She been in 30 days for real? Everybody been watching this
Where's
show.
all your luggage, your clothes, all that?
She broke in this motherfucker. She can't even get in the front door.
You have a car? Like your
None of that, bro. Oh, wait, man, I wouldn't be acting like this. If she stayed here, she stayed here. If we deal with the problem, we got to deal with it. We changed all the codes. We did everything. Turned it into a business. That's why they're here.
They changed all the codes, everything. They've been trying to shape this girl. John had a heart for her. So that I guess y'all gonna see what she tell him. It's something that she says to him that makes him soften up and let her do certain stuff, but it was to his detriment. But hey, she got game, I guess, right? I guess that's the game that he got, that he think he got to all the game is so much game. And I guess this time he got, you know.
Like 35 days, 40 days. And he got kind-hearted, and his stupid ass let her go to the place in Valencia, and she broke all the way. You came back last night. That's so. Who told you to come back last night?
I live here, nigga.
This is crazy. You know what? The fact that she went to the mental hospital, maybe that's what we're dealing with. You just said you went to the fucking mental hospital.
I'm laughing because I don't think that she said she went to the mental hospital. She gonna correct him because she said that she didn't go to the mental hospital. She went to the hospital because her hand was cut, which actually validates what he is saying. So I don't want y'all to think I'm laughing about no mental hospital. I'm not. I'm laughing because she didn't go to the mental hospital. She went actually to the ER. But he's like, in his mind, he just don't understand how she's looking at him in his face, saying that she lived there and she don't. So that's why he brought that up.
Stay here, and we deal with the problem. We got to deal with it. We changed all the codes. We did everything. Turned it into a business. That's why they're here. For like 35 days, 40 days. And he got kind-hearted, and his stupid ass let her go to the place in Valencia, and she broke all the way. You came back last night. That's so. Who told you to come back last night?
I live here, nigga.
This is crazy. You know what? The fact that she went to the mental hospital, maybe that's what we're dealing with.
Mental hospital?
You just said you went to the fucking mental hospital after you broke all the windows out the spot.
I went to the hospital because I was actually hurt.
Were you staying at this other place in Santa Clarita?
No.
You wasn't? For real?
Bro, what are you talking about?
So where was you staying at? If you wasn't staying here, and you're not staying in Hollywood, and you're not staying in Santa Clarita, where were you staying? So you saying these people are psychotically fucked up. There was 25 people in this house, and nobody seen you?
These people's in an depression because y'all pay these niggas. I don't care what nobody, they have nothing to do with my house.
Bro,
what's going on?
What do you mean?
They're
here to work.
Some kind of an agreement you signed when you came
They
out?
took it all. I don't know where.
No, what you mean we took it off? We've never given you an agreement that you're going to stay here.
That was your agreement for.
Fuck,
Was
no
it
shit,
business?
bro.
I got an artist. All that shit is for the business platform.
So artists has nothing to do with our homes. I got 4 artists. That's on you. That's on you.
Why? Wait a minute.
We don't care where you live. We don't care. You can go live in a tent. You can go eat dog shit. Live on the water. We don't care.
Hello.
Yeah.
Now he's
We don't care. We give a
now Blue just walked in the door.
fuck where you live. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like you know what's happening.
No, we don't.
They paused it. Whenever the truth comes out, I notice her friend pauses it. I guess she's a good friend. I guess you could call it that. Now he in the house and the truth coming out about her not living there.
But it was business paperwork. I understand you signed a contract with them regarding your music, correct?
Sure.
You didn't sign a rental agreement about
Everything.
where you
This
live or how you live.
all this.
No, you did not.
All right.
Did you ever pay?
This is like,
Where is she gonna go though?
it's not our problem.
My money.
So you telling me we stuck with her for life?
Yep.
Tell me the orders I signed and dropped.
Yep, you stuck with her for life, what? Thanks, Blue. You are stuck with her for life, buddy. I can just imagine how that feels. Like, what you mean? Where was like? And the reason why I say that is because she's saying, well, where's she gonna go, right? So they never was able to put her out. So no, you gotta finish. You gotta watch this. You gotta keep watching. So, and then what's crazy is like he's saying, so we never go, we gotta keep her for life. Like we dropped her. She got dropped for the label, y'all. But Blueface felt bad for her because she kept coming back around him saying she needed somewhere to stay. So he was nice enough to send her to another girl house with Valencia to a different house. And she wasn't even thankful for that either. She busted out all the windows in the house. So it's like everything he tried to do to help her, she self-destructs. I wouldn't let the kicks and giggles type is to me. This kick, yeah, I guess you can call it that, but it's crazy to me. Honestly, it's some shit off of a movie. Like literally, this seems like it's some shit off of a movie, but it's real life. So that's why it's so like intriguing. It's crazy. But I noticed that she ain't break none of the windows in her new house that she got right now. I noticed that she ain't going through breaking up her own shit. She break up other people's shit. But she ain't breaking up her own shit in that $2.6 million house that she got. So you got self-control with your own shit, but you ain't got it with nobody else shit. I think it's more than a mental issue. Because with a mental issue, you break your shit, they shit, you don't care. But she got a lot of self-control in her own shit. Y'all don't notice that? Because she not only busted out all the windows, but even just today on Jasonlee, y'all gonna hear him say how she broke 6 85-inch flat screen smart TVs. $10,000 worth of TVs. That's what he say. So like, it's crazy. It's really crazy, y'all.
Not my problem. Where's she gonna go? It's not our problem. And you know this shit. You ain't dumb to this shit. That's why I'm surprised at you.
What about her shit? Like, how's she gonna
So you're saying this one
no money, no
we're forced?
I just think
No, you did not.
All right.
It's like,
where is she gonna go though?
it's not our problem. So you're telling me we stuck with her for life? Tell me the orders I signed and dropped? It's not my problem.
this is what happens when you get fired and don't want to accept it. When Blue gets their sounds and live ending, it was a good show. So she said when Blue gets there, the live gonna cut off because I guess she said when Blue gets their sounds and live is gonna end. She basically saying she predicted everything to end because when Blue get there, she gonna have to get out. So she gonna, just like how they've been cutting off the sound conveniently, it's gonna conveniently, the live gonna end or the sound gonna go off. Because the truth.
Where's she gonna go? It's not our problem. And you know this shit. You ain't dumb to this shit. That's why I'm surprised at you.
What about her shit? Like, how's she gonna
so you're saying this one no money, we're forced to do business with her? Who is forced to do business with her?
What about like the videos and shit? How does that income, where does it go? Like what?
She can have all that. We don't care. That has nothing to do with our home. Go call your attorney and deal with that. She don't owe us no albums. She don't owe us no songs.
You got to call your attorney and deal with that. You can't just barge in and force her. Like, you can't do that.
We gonna act like she doesn't exist. He won't utter her name. He won't promote her shit.
Existing because of it. What are you talking about?
I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, that's her playing this little game, and I hope she with the game she playing because games continue to be played.
I had to play this game.
You know what I'm saying?
So I could be safe. What are you talking
about? You broke into the house.
I had to play this game so I could be safe. She's saying the gig is up. The jig is up now. So now she letting us know she had to play this game so she could be safe. Because Blue there now, so the jig is up.
Did you come through the front door?
Yes.
No.
Come through the front door right now.
So where was I locked?
If she can go through that front door and come in, I'll leave. She can stay here for life.
Yep, sound went off again. She can't come through the front door because she broke in. Look, sound went off again. She got some good friends, child. They know when to cut that sound off. She know exactly when to cut that sound off. Thank you to everybody that's been here kicking it with me. I appreciate y'all so much. And this is just the beginning. I just don't want to overflood y'all with content in one video. So this is just the beginning. We're going to be talking about this interview with Jasonlee. We're going to go watch it after this live is over, after this part right here is done. When y'all see what happens, stay till the end because you're going to want to see what happens, how this ends. But we are most definitely going to be talking about this subject, y'all, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. It's an interesting story.
Officers ain't doing nothing intimidating. Nobody's doing nothing intimidating. Please, I hate when our people play that card.
Yep.
Your people called the police.
So
These
y'all wasn't
officers
just trying
ain't doing
to
nothing.
y'all wasn't just trying to forcibly remove me on my bed.
That's my first time here. What are you talking about?
Where's that piece of mail you showed me?
Open that note, man. I gave it to him.
I just looked at it, handed it back to you. You're sitting on it?
Oh, it's in my pocket.
Listen, open your mail. Listen. Yeah, but you don't want to fucking listen, man.
You ain't fucking listen. Nobody want to listen to me. Y'all want to just.
You talking to Blueface?
Unworthy shouldn't
I don't care.
sign
You
it,
talking
bro.
about unworthy? What are y'all talking about?
So we don't want to do no business.
I don't care about no business no
I
more.
hope
At
she
this
did.
point,
This
my life
ain't
is
gonna
on
get you no
the line.
business out
I
there.
don't care. Fuck
That's
y'all
great.
business.
Okay.
Fuck.
Be quiet.
Nobody in
Y'all
the
say
industry ain't
fuck
gonna
me
touch
when
you.
y'all
Believe
start
that.
scaring me, nigga.
That's not scaring you. That's me making a phone call because I'm a powerful man in the industry and turning it off.
No, it's not that, nigga.
That's all that is.
Talking about on the phone. Why
I don't even know your fucking phone number. I don't even know your phone number. I don't fuck with you.
That man could not stand her because he seen it happening. He saw it happening. He saw what was going on. This is before the Zeus stuff. This is before all of that. Okay, y'all. So it's not like she had a whole lot of money. This video is years old. This was after she did Baddies. No, this was after she did Blue Girls Club and either was about to do Baddies for the first time or just did Baddies for the first time. So this was not when she was lit. You was not. Her average views on Instagram was like 800 to 1,000. It's at 6,000 now, and that's the highest that she got in this era because of the situation. But she wasn't lit like she is now, and I hope y'all understand that. She wasn't where she is now. This was literally right after she did BGC, Blue Girls Club.
How old is that shit? Crazy, man.
Is it more?
See? She said, is it more male? Because that was his. That was not even her. She lied. She just looked and said, is it more male? When he said, how old is it? It was bullshit. The male was bullshit. That's why she just asked, is it more male? So to the person who says she had male in that house, you see what I'm saying? She be playing games, y'all. That wasn't even legit. For some reason, I think she tried to hide that mail. Yes, look how she threw the envelope on the floor and just, see what I'm saying? Raven, man. Girl, you be up in here. Yes, sis. Yes. That's when I think don't nobody feel me. Raven pop up and be like, nigga, if anybody feel you, nigga, I feel you. Let me stop. Y'all know I'm having a ghetto moment. But no, Raven, thank you. Because, girl, like, this is crazy, right? This is a movie. This is nuts.
It's crazy. That's some shit you ass in here. You know nigga know about that.
Where did you stay at before you moved in here?
Was here.
I got signed. And I stayed here.
Hollywood.
What are y'all talking about? I got signed. Y'all gave me a crib, and what are y'all talking about?
What do you mean? You was staying in Hollywood? She wasn't staying in Hollywood?
Where were you?
Manager? Miss Manager? Was she not staying in Hollywood? And you gonna keep it real? When we met this young lady, was she not staying in Hollywood? Like, come on, somebody gotta keep it real. You over there, you know better. You telling me she wasn't staying in Hollywood?
What y'all doing?
Jonathan,
Bro,
so glad you're here.
Yes.
she ain't been here in 40 days, a month.
How are you?
What are we doing?
She said she stayed here.
Over there, just talk.
Man, we can talk.
Listen, she doesn't argue over you and wherever you are.
We get this.
What the fuck? Same thing you said? What? Huh? Oh, God.
So where were you living at before you?
I flew out here.
From Baltimore, you said.
Yeah. I got hired to be on a show.
What show?
Boom. That's how she told on herself. Mom, I love ya. You got something for me?
And when was that?
This was a year.
I'm almost done.
And you lived
Yes.
in here?
Everybody say hey to my mama.
When the season was over, I lived here.
Okay.
So it was a
I'm not
TV
doing
show
that
in the
for you.
house.
Honestly.
Yeah.
You lived in the house and they filmed it.
No, I lived here.
Y'all room.
You should know.
I got signed.
Like,
Okay, that doesn't have anything to do
we
with
here
where
for
you
her.
live. We're
Like,
just
this
talking about
is
where
like,
you
y'all
live.
know what's going on. Like, I don't know you, but I don't know you personally.
So you came to Baltimore, came out
No,
here.
this is my, I'm not trying to say that. This is my friend. I'm making for her. I know that she,
Take over nobody's house. You know that.
listen, she got on the show
You signed some
when she was staying here, bro. You know she stayed here. When the show season started, that's when she
Put her
left.
out.
Blah, blah,
We
blah.
put her out.
See, I didn't know that. I don't know nothing about that, but
This
when
is-
I come here, I come in this
But this
school
what
with
you do know.
y'all.
Okay,
You
watch
get
this
what I'm
what you
talking
do
about?
know. Before it was no problem, right? Let's be
They say
real.
like
It was
when
no
you
problem.
live
Show's
here,
over. Come back, right?
like this is your
Let's be
Yeah,
real.
but shit, nigga, I practically live with my crib down the street. I sleep here with her.
Show's over. You come back. That's what it used to be, right?
I don't know. Just
Right?
That was what it was for her. It wasn't like that for them. You know that.
Like, but
You
listen.
ever get that behind?
But that's what it was.
Yes, I have lawyers that will speak for me.
But you
Well,
know,
yeah, that's all business stuff. That doesn't have anything to do with what we're just talking about right now. Because look, this is what it might come down to, okay?
there's no.
That
We don't want to
if
do
they're
that.
saying that you don't live
That's
here,
it. You see,
then
Listen.
they can have you
if
arrested.
you say,
I don't
you
care.
listen, it's
Okay,
your own-
well then you'll get arrested for trespass.
How I get
Y'all heard that? She said if they say you can't live, you don't live here, then you're gonna have to leave. She said, I don't care. And she said, and he said, well, then you'll get arrested for trespassing. He saw plenty of these types of females when he was at Death Row Records. Child, so he saw it coming then.
Get arrested for trespassing if I live here.
Wait.
Because we don't really have much proof of that. You have nothing. You have one piece
They
of
took it. I don't care.
I
What
know,
the
but it's
fuck?
not here. So if he wants to
Here.
arrest you, he probably can.
We
That's
all
what I'm
Hey,
just saying.
Bria.
That's where it'll probably
Here.
go.
we don't want to
Here,
do no
Jay,
business
hold
where
on.
we got
It won't be us arresting you. I don't
Hey,
want
Bria.
invested in who? We the ones get the loans.
Oh, everybody say hey to my sister Bria. All right, y'all. This is the finale.
You see how
No,
you
she
said
did,
it?
but-
Yes,
Listen to me. If we opted not to do business with her, yeah, bro.
Check it out. Listen, y'all.
Yeah, she gonna get up out of here one way or another. I take the hit, nigga. I take the hit on the dead homies. No, but she gonna get up out of here, dog. She gonna get up out. I don't give a fuck. I take the hit. I take the hit. No, she gonna get up out. No, I'm telling you, go. Get up out of here. Get up out of here.
Wait.
I'm not grabbing shit. I'm not scared, y'all. I'm not leaving.
Now, let me explain what's happening. WACK said, I'll take the hit. She gonna get out of here one way or another. Blue done came there. She saying she don't know what to do. She's scared. And WACK sees that Blue is starting to have a heart for her again. He sees that Blue is not making her dogging her out, like treating her rough and making her just get out, right? And so I want y'all to know she just scared. No, I'm not getting out. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not scared of nothing. Y'all pay attention to that because she's about to say something else too.
I don't care. No, bro. I don't care. Y'all petty.
Then she just said, no, I'm not going nowhere. I'm scared. No, I'm scared. Y'all petty. So anytime Blue tried to put her out, anytime he tried to let go of her, anytime he tried to pull back, because also, I don't think y'all know that when he put her in that apartment in Hollywood, he was telling her, all you need to do is write. All you need to do is write raps. You ain't got to work or nothing. He gave her $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month. The crazier that she started acting, he started pulling back more and more. And the more he pulled back, the crazier she acted. So now this is at the end of that where he's trying to say, I'm done. I can't do it no more. And now she's saying, I'm scared. That's what she said every time he tried to push and pull back. I'm scared. Y'all just heard her say, I'm not scared of nobody. And then y'all heard her say, no, I'm scared. Y'all petty. When Blue said, just leave, he was telling her, just leave. Just leave. No, I'm scared. I'm going to run it back 10 seconds so y'all can hear that last part. Here we go.
Yeah, she gonna get up out of here one way or another. I take the hit, nigga. I take the hit on the dead homies. No, but she gonna get up out of here, dog. She gonna get up out. I don't give a fuck. I take the hit. I take the hit. No, she gonna get up out. No, I'm telling you, go. Get up out of here. Get up out of here.
Wait.
I'm not grabbing shit. I'm not scared, y'all. I'm not leaving. Y'all get away from me. I don't care. No, bro. I'm scared. Y'all petty. I don't care. What are you saying, man?
Nah, bro.
All right, the police gonna come back, bro. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be worse.
Why would you want the police to come?
I don't care. Y'all care about me. What are you talking about? Y'all want the police to come for what? What you nigga? What do you mean? Don't touch me.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you.
Hey, get out.
Protect the bitch who trying to violate us, my nigga.
Protect the bitch. I protect the bitch. What are you talking about?
Shut bitch up. Bitch, I be rapping, bitch. You never fuck with me, bitch. You fuck with a monster, bitch.
Here, my God is a monster. My God is a monster. What? I don't care. What are y'all talking about? Nah, I don't care. WACK can fight me. I don't care. Get out my face. All y'all. What are y'all talking about? Just back up. What are you talking about? How am I the problem?
That's Blue saying, just leave. You're the problem.
This is what's going on right now.
Here, I put you some more in a cup.
Bro, what's up with you?
About to get yours to the top.
You was extra right now.
To the top.
All right, y'all. That was it. That was it. And I'm not going to keep y'all all day because I know somebody had already said that Jasonlee dropped the video. So I appreciate the guys, you guys, the ones that stayed on here, you know what I'm saying? Because I know we all want to watch the video. So for me to continue to have people in here knowing that, I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all. Now, this is just the beginning, but I don't want to drag it on and have 3-4 hour lives. My next live, I'm aiming to be an hour, hour and a half, but it's going to be about Chrisean. It's going to be about Chrisean. It's going to be about our girl, Chrissy. Okay? We're going to take everything as a learning experience. Ladies, don't look like this. Don't make yourself look crazy like this. Don't chase a man. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't just know when things are getting out of control and when you probably should just call it quits. You know what I mean? Because in the matter of right and wrong in this situation, honestly, I feel like Chrisean is wrong. She broke into that house. After you bust out windows and breaking things and costing money, you know, and things like that, you become dangerous. And then when people try to pull back, it's not okay for you to try to just decide that you're going to break in. Like, it could be worse than this. This happened in Hollywood, but y'all know in real life, it wouldn't even went that simple and that easy. It could have got more dangerous than that. So thank y'all so much, Miss Old Raven, Ruby. I seen Shreya kicking it with the Conrads. I appreciate your opinion. Everybody had some good opinions here. Everybody, even Tasha. I understand and respect your opinion too, Tasha, if you think that is wild. But we're going to go, you know how I like to do. I like to go from back when it first started. So now that we got that out of the way, we can be up to date. Because I find it very funny how Chrisean decided to change up her attire all of a sudden and not have her boobs out holding the baby, all because Blueface said that his other BM was more upscale, so he had to scale it up. So then y'all don't see the things that she do. I'm starting to realize that it's just a reaction to what he does. So even her playing us like she don't want to be with him and like she over him was just a reaction to something he did that made her mad. So now it's all fair. Now I get it. They both playing games. Y'all have a good one though. Thank you so much, Raven. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, and I'm glad to be back and glad to see y'all. And the next one is gonna be another great live. Y'all have a great rest of the day, okay? I'm gonna kick it with my family and enjoy the rest of my day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.